Hello everyone, good evening. We're back with Corpse Party Blood Drive. Last night went on a little bit longer than I anticipated, thanks to that massive info dump at the start of Chapter 1, but after all is said and done, Ayumi is back in Heavenly Host. Okay. Things are once again the same but different. Oh yeah, the bucket. There's a murky yellow liquid inside the bucket, filling the hall with an absolutely noxious odor. This is really disgusting. Not that anything in here isn't, though. Oh, and we found batteries. The door is affixed to the wall like a model. It shows no indication that it was ever meant to be opened. Okay, now notice those. Now I remember those. You see those jagged pieces of wood with blood on them? Yeah, those. You do take damage if you walk on those, so you got to be careful. There's something on the floor here. Got a bandage. Heavenly Host is falling apart more than ever before. As a result, there are numerous hazards to watch out for, from broken glass to splinters. Stepping on one will lower your HP. Depending on the hazard, it may harm only the currently selected player character, or it may harm the entire party. HP can be recovered, however, through the use of bandages. Okay, good to know. It's a loose floorboard, still very much intact and entirely solid. It should be strong enough to support the weight of even a full-grown adult. This might come in handy, huh? A dead body? Don't tell me you're shocked at this point. Before me were the skeletal remains of a human being, sprawled out unceremoniously on the ground. Oh, this is definitely Heavenly Host. This person. I have no idea who he is, but somehow I feel like I've met him before. The name tag from this unfortunate soul has already been cataloged. Ah, yes, in my initial playthrough. I guess we can head north. Uh-oh. Somebody coming.
Misto-san.
Oh yeah, it's her new friend that she came here with.
雨の降る放課後でした。やっぱり人だ。
Somebody there. There should be something I can use to cross this hole. Yeah, that loose board. I should be able to cross now. Mayu. Mayu spirit? Yeah.
笹本さん。次元に。私だよ。あゆみ。あなたを迎えに来たの。
Ugh. Duh. Oh shit. Where's the fix the wall? What is this? It's like a spell symbol. That's not encouraging. Oh shit. Oh yeah, the glass. I didn't even... Oh. I can probably lose her if I hide in here. You can hide in lockers to avoid harmful entities. However, if you're spotted by the entity while trying to hide, it can very easily pull you out. When an entity is near your hiding place, a red circle will be displayed to indicate danger. As it moves further and further away, the circle will turn green and eventually go away completely, if and when the coast is clear. At least I was able to get away. I have to hurry and find Misudo, though. I'm gonna run back here and save again. Because like in the previous games, there are all sorts of bad endings you can get in most chapters by dying in all sorts of fun, gruesome manners. Okay, but yeah, the broken glass is a little bit more subtle than those bloody wood splitters. Now, we just end up dying to the apparition here. A little underwhelming, though. Yeah. Once again, you got your stamina to. Jeez. Again, that does not stand out very well. Up. And you can see where Mayu went splat originally. chin smashed against the floor and the wind was completely knocked out of me. My entire field of vision turned white, as if I'd been drenched in some unholy phosphorescence. Oh, what the hell? Before we had Hammer Guy, now Axe Guy. Then everything went black. Various indistinct forms blurred together in front of my eyes, and all of a sudden it felt as if not my body but my mind had been shattered into pieces. Alright, well I guess that was the end of chapter 1 then. Let's go ahead and jump into chapter 2. Spiritual report. Witnesses to these brutal attacks.
本日の目撃情報は目白駅付近のこの民家。スタジオの皆さん見てますか？最近頻発している変死事件の分布図ですが、見てください。目白内で先日も発生した女子中学生の変死事件の現場とそう離れていないんです。
かなり近いですね。
はい。警察は自殺と他殺両方の線で捜査をしていますが、果たして人の背骨を真っ二つに折るなんて行為がそもそも可能なのか。そして気になるのが、両事件とも亡くなった方に背骨の骨折以外の外傷が全くないということなんです。
それはつまり折られたんじゃなく勝手に折れたみたいな。
そうなんです。骨に異常をきたす奇病のようにも見えるとか。
目白って言ったらね、東京の仕事でよく豊島区の池袋の方に行くときに山手線に乗って通過する駅やけど、閑静でね、いいとこなんですけどね。
早期解明が期待されます。
テレビがついてる。いるんだ、あの人。
Ah, yes, Aiko. We were introduced to her before. We don't know what her angle is yet. I was about to head into her room and scold her for wasting electricity like that, but was sidetracked when I heard the fax machine accept a call and began printing. Once the contents had been fully transmitted, I grabbed the printout from the machine and took a look at it. Product order sheet, as expected.
公益財団法人 PL 振興社 PL パーフェクトライフか。いつの間に公益がついたの？ほんと天才だこと。
I sat down in the chair at my desk and produced the pouch containing the Ever After Stone. Or rather, the pouch that was supposed to contain the Ever After Stone. Right. Once I slipped it open and turned it upside down, however, a plain ordinary marble rolled out instead.
あら、やってくれたわね、岸沼くん。
Seems a little impressed. Or maybe she was expecting that.
ま、いいか。
took the red box out of my bag and shuffled through the shattered pieces of rock inside, ultimately finding what I sought, a clump of white crumpled paper. Carefully unfolding it, I produced another 2 Ever After stones, virtually identical to the ones now in Ayumi and Yoshiki's possession. Oh, so she had another set.
実はもう一組あるのよね。
I slotted the stones together in their proper positions, then sat back down and stared intently at them as they glowed menacingly from my desk.
私もあゆみちゃんたちに無断で天神賞に行くつもりだったから。おあいこだわ。
My phone buzzed, alerting me I just received an email. The sender display simply read... just asterisks? Oh. Subject whereabouts known. Body of message. Book of Shadows is in the Nirvana. Obtain it and you'll be handsomely rewarded. Spirit item auctions. Powered by Futhark.
レーグオークションからのメールね。誰が情報を吸い上げてるのか一度調べてみたいけれど。なんだ、ブックオブシャドウズは天神賞にあるのね。グッドタイミングよ。こうなれば勝負ね。どうせ今から涅槃に行くんだから。
The air around me is growing heavier as the stones pump the room full of unholy energy, just waiting for the magic words to whisk me away. I grinned, then separated them.
そのついでに、あゆみちゃんより先にブックオブシャドウズも手に入れちゃおうかしら。石を見つけた一応の義理を通すためにあんな提案をした
She's
けれ
rather
ど、
enjoying this, isn't she?
本当はあの子の手助けなんて必要ないもの。私と彼がいれば
Kinda sees it as a
十
game.
分。あとはあの子がこの石の存在を嗅ぎつける前に。
I clasped my hands together, planted my elbows on the desk, shut my eyes, and rested my chin on my thumbs as I attempted to sort out my next move. A wry grin slowly crept across my face.
私らしくないわね。ここまで一つのことに固執するなんて。あゆみちゃんには悪いけど、黒魔術なんていかがわしいもので人を生き返らせるなんてできるわけないわ。
I rocked back and forth in my chair and let out a long sigh. It had been quite a day.
でも遺品なら持ち帰ってこれる。持ち主の魂を込めて喋る霊具として連れて帰ってくればいいのよ。
A vessel. I smiled again as I stretched my arms.
親友だったナホちゃんすら霊具に押し込めてコレクションに加える。私ってなんて趣味が悪いのかしら。ゾクゾクするわ。
I contorted my body to get a better view of a picture frame I positioned on the corner of my desk. It was just about the cheapest photo frame money could buy, totally not keeping with anything else in my room. It housed the very first photo sticker I'd ever taken with Naho and Sayaka. Aww. The two of them were smiling and hugging each other, while I was awkwardly standing behind them, looking a little sheepish. It was the first and only time we'd ever gotten our photo taken together. I guess the planets must have aligned just right for us that day. I took the frame in both hands and studied it intently. Then after, I don't even know how long, I noticed the figures in it were getting kind of blurry. I wanted nothing more than to hear their voices again. I rubbed my eyes and realized that my biggest wish was just to talk with them, just one more time. Aw, see, she does care. Naho. I don't know what it came over me, but I just started hugging the frame. No more words, no more movement. I just sat there with my friends. With a start, I separated myself from the photo and clumsily placed the frame back on my desk.
何？勝手にドアを開けないで。
愛ちゃん、久しぶりね。
Oh,
お姉
Kuon.
ちゃんね、ちょっと今日は時間ができたから寄ってみたの。元気？はあまりないかな。
Oh, so those two know each other.
心配いらないわ。大丈夫だから。それより来るのはいいけどテレビのつけっぱなしはやめて。霊が集まってくるでしょ。
あ、そっか。ごめんね。お姉ちゃん、家に一人だと寂しくてついつけちゃうの。
I stood up and tried to push past her into the hallway.
ちょっと通して。私、喉が。
はい。
With a slightly embarrassed smile, Kuon revealed a glass of barley tea she'd been hiding behind her back.
相変わらず気持ち悪いくらい相手の要求を察するのね。
そうかな。喉が渇いてるかなとふと思ったの。
With a smirk, I took the glass from her and chugged the tea. As I drank, I found myself eyeing the white wristwatch on her arm. The softly glowing blue numerals on its display were surprisingly fetching. This was clearly not a cheap watch.
大企業の会長業と教師の二輪をこなすって相変わらずの天才ぶり。すごいわね。
Oh, that's how you called in the Men in Black shit for last time.
そんなのじゃないわ。ただみんなに喜んでほしいだけ。
この人は昔から何も変わらない。その天才ぶりが周囲に負担を強いることだってあるというわ。
And on top of all that, my older sister here was also astoundingly sensitive to spiritual energy as well. Oh, your sisters. She certainly didn't leave a lot left for me to specialize in.
会長になってから少し会社の業務も楽になったわ。子供の頃からの夢だった先生にもなれたんだし。
Kuon clasped her hands together in front of her, almost as if in prayer. She wasn't acting, she truly was happy.
そう。ごちそうさま。出かけてくるわ。
A little too happy. I didn't need to feed the beast. With a dismissive gesture, I handed her my glass and began packing my bag. I couldn't stick around any longer.
愛ちゃん、それ何の石なのかな。すごい霊気を感じるよ。
いいでしょ。放っといて。
My sister was better than me in practically everything. I wasn't about to let her horn in on this now, too.
あ、
I tried to maintain a cold, tough exterior as I finished gathering my things. Inside, I honestly kind of felt bad, but I couldn't let up.
心配いらないから。また会えるのは半年後くらい。仕事頑張ってね。
ありがとう。
じゃ。
愛ちゃん、お姉ちゃんね、好きな人ができたかも。
certainly wasn't expecting that. I spun on my heels and looked Kuan straight in the eyes. Her cheeks were rosy red. I'd never seen her this way before.
そう。よかったじゃない。
But I wasn't going to let her pull me in. I continued to be as cold as I could muster with her, speaking in short, broken sentences. Finally, without another word, I managed to escape. Kuan and I lived on the 40th floor of a rather high-class apartment building. Wow, 40th floor. But Kuan was always busy with her work at PL Promotions, so she spent most nights at company housing instead. That made this apartment more or less a single for me. It was all mine. And now Kuan was working a second job as a teacher, too. It's like there was no talent she didn't possess. I called it impressive before, but honestly, it was kind of creepy. Oh. Hello?
丹羽さん。
待たせたかしら、春雪くん。
いや、平気だよ。丹羽さん、行くんだろ。準備はできてる。さあ始めよう。さやか、生きててくれ。水と食料を持って今行くからな。
Oh, Sayaka.
なほちゃんの親友、大上さやかちゃん。モデルもしていたとても可愛い女の子で、ずっとなほちゃんにくっついて、その霊能探偵業をサポートしていた。さやかちゃんにずーっと張り付いて好き好き言ってたのがこのクラスメートの春雪くん。霊能力のとても高い子だけれど、よく言えば前向き。平たく言うととても残念で、さやかちゃんにも全く相手にされていなかった。
待ってろよ、さやか。
その明るさが失われるのはつらい。春雪くん、私が見てきたわけではないから信憑性はフルではないけれど、なほちゃんはもう亡くなっていたそうよ。さやかちゃんにしても少し覚悟はしていった方がいいかもしれん。
死んでない。さえのきさんがついてたんだ。彼女が死んでしまうなんて、それはきっとさやかを身を挺して守ってくれたからに違いない。だとしたら無事にさやかを救い出してあげないと、さえのきさんだって浮かばれないじゃないか。
Guy's certainly optimistic.
信じたい気持ちはわかるけど、
Huh?
あのさえのきなほでさえ死んでいるのに、普通の人間が生きていられると思う？
Who was that?
あんたになんとかできる山じゃないわ。引きなさい、三輪愛子。
Oh, it's her. The chick from the hospital.
水木まがり。
Magari Mizuki.
気づかれた。さすがに早い。
君は確か転校生の。
涅槃に向かう手段を得たところまでは褒めてあげるわ、三輪愛子。何度も抜け駆けするなと警告してあげたのに。どう？素直にその石を私に譲る気はない？
なんだと？
そうはいかないわ。私にも目的がある。
篠崎あゆみの持つ石はあのクソチビパーカーに出し抜かれた。残るはそれだけでしょ。
Shit ass hoodie punk.
もう外すわけにはいかないの。よこしなさい。殺すわよ。
出し抜かれた。 そう、あゆみちゃんはもう天神症に行っているのね。
水木さん、君は。
黙れ、ぶっ殺すぞ。お前たち一般人はこれから起こる運命に身を任せていればいいんだよ。
何を言ってるんだ。
相変わらず先輩に対する口の利き方を知らないわね、あなたは。言っても私はあなたより1学年上よ。ずっと気に入らなかったの。
殺したい欲ブースト中、もっと煽ってよ。その分残酷な死を与えるわ、愛子先輩。
おあいにくさま。春雪子、私に捕まって。
これは。
篠崎よしえの情報を回してやった恩も忘れやがって。金目当てか、このババア。
向こうにはあなたの目的ブックオブシャドウズがあるのね。見つけたらあなたに高値で売ってあげるわ。涅槃よ、死人を迎えよ。
Where'd you pull that scythe out from?
大成功。
Oh. Huh? Unbeknownst to me, at least for another few moments, Magari had managed to snatch the 2 Ever After stones from my hands at the last possible moment. They were now in her possession.
確保。マガリちゃんと天才。これさえあればいつでも涅槃に行けるわ。じゃあ今日は帰って一人遊びでもしようっと。篠崎あゆみね。涅槃生還者はあと誰がいたって？チビもそうだっけ。ちょうどいいや。うちの兄弟のあいつにそのせい。
That little fungus.
ここが天神所。石は。
My palm had a perfectly straight cut all the way across, practically bisected my hand. It was bleeding quite a bit and hurt like hell. I quickly searched my pockets, but there were no traces of the Ever After stones. They were gone.
庭さん、俺見たよ。幸せの石はここに来る直前に水木さんの武器にかすめ取られたんだ。
なんてこと。あの石がないと私たちは帰れないわ。永久にここに囚われの身よ。
Well, shit.
そうか。
けどきっと大丈夫よ。もう一組ある石を持ったあゆみちゃんという子が先にここに来ているはず。あの子が帰ってしまう前に合流すれば私たちも帰ることができるわ。
うん。丹羽さん、それよりも探そう。ここにいるんだよね、さやかは。
ええ、相変わらずね、春雪くん。自分よりも何よりもまず愛する子か。暗いわね。私のろうそくを使いましょうか。
心配ないよ、丹羽さん。火は危ないから。はい。
Oh. Haruyuki pulled a monstrously huge flashlight from his backpack, then shone it up from under his chin, campfire tale style. He started making faces, obviously hoping I'd be amused. I wasn't.
いいんじゃない？
昔からこれするとね、さやかってどんなにへこんでてももらうんだ。その後ボコボコ蹴られるけど。だから持ってきた。まさかこんなに暗いレイジバだなんてね。役に立ってよかったよ。
さやかちゃん、これだけ愛してくれる幼馴染の男子がいて幸せよね。何が嫌なのかしら。
うん？
なんでもないわ。行きましょう。私はナホちゃんの遺品と黒の本ブックオブシャドウズを見つけに来た。春雪くんはさやかちゃんを探す。そして元の世界に帰るためにはあゆみちゃんを探さないといけない。結構忙しいわね。
Yes. When traveling in a party of 2 or more, press the switch character button to swap your lead character. Whoever takes the lead will be more susceptible to incurring damage from traps or hazards. So be sure to keep track of your party members' HP and switch leaders as necessary. Okay. Hell. Okay, some batteries.
あゆみちゃん、篠崎あゆみちゃん。
Oh god, we got pulsating flesh walls now.
さやかー、さやかー、出ておいでー。それにしても見事なくらいに誰もいないね。
ここへ来る手段は今やあの石しか残っていないから。無秩序に犠牲者が増え続けてはいないからかしらね。
それはいいことだけど、でもそれじゃ誰の助けも得られないじゃないか。さやか、君は一体どこにいるんだ。一人ぼっちでどこで震えてる。さやか、さやかー。なんだ。
どうしたの？
壁がおかしい。なんだこれ。
Yeah, seriously.
涅槃の侵食？
気持ち悪いな。なんでここだけ有機的なんだ。
Small magic circles and pagan symbols were drawn in red paint. The circular portions of this graffiti were all roughly palm-sized.
これは
春雪くん、ダメ。触らない方がいいわ。これは私たちの専門外よ。
ああ
The circles drawn on the far wall were much larger and more menacing, and mixed in with them was a child-sized handprint.
この建物想像していたよりも随分と悪魔的だな。
ブックオブシャドウズはどこにあるのかしら。もしかしてあれと関係が。
There are sounds of angry spirits emanating from within the room. It'd be best not to go in there right now.
「それにしても驚いたな。水木さんって一体何者なんだろう。仁尾さんは知らないのかい？
春雪くんなら秘密を守れるかしら。彼女はマルトゥバの墓という黒魔術教団をベースにした秘密結社の人間よ。
Oh.
秘密結社？日本にそんなものが。
フリーメイソンとかイルミナティとか事前の団体と比べてマルトゥバの墓は犯罪行為も厭わない狂った連中だけどね。新知学にグリムワールを競技に取り込んだ体型が特徴だと言われているわ。
そんな子がしれっと俺たちの周りに溶け込んでいるのか。
あなたが知らないだけでそこら中にいろんな人がいるわよ。マルトゥバに限らずね。隣人の素顔なんて本当の意味では知らないでしょ。隣人があなたのことを知らないように。
さやかは俺の全てを知っているけどね。
あなたは 200% 見せすぎよ。とにかく水木まがりには気をつけて。もう普通のクラスメイトには戻れないわよ。
Hey, is this a bathroom? Yeah, it looks like it. Hey, Tasnia, will you mind if I stopped in for a sec? I've been holding it for a while now. Have? Alright then, go ahead. I'll wait here. Thanks. Be right out. Can't believe Syke is trapped in a creepy old place like this. Oh. Ah! What's wrong? Niwa, is this? Is it real? Sure looks like it. Oh, and this. I'm feeling a lot of spiritual energy coming from that ring. Are you sure it's safe? Yes, there's no need to worry. The ring itself is nothing special. It's a cheap, mass-produced piece of jewelry. But this particular ring bears the endless grudges of the one who owned it, making it a truly spectacular spirit item. One of the best I've ever encountered. You're going to take it? Of course. A sinister spirit item like this is a rare find. I'm certain we'll find many others in here who died in utter despair. And where there's despair, there are bound to be more artifacts of this caliber. If you come across any other bodies, be sure to let me know, okay? Okay, but don't forget, that's not why we're here. We're here to save Saika and Sinoki. You got it? The name tag's already been cataloged. Alright. Sorry to keep you waiting. Okay, if we go back in, there should be... Yeah. Oh, okay, there's the glass shards. Admit it. You hate all your friends. Eventually, you'll kill one another.
なんだこれ。
まあなんて芳醇な悪意。恨みがまし妬ましい。これを書いた人は相当病んでるわね。
Well, I'm glad this makes you happy.
この張り紙もいいレグだわ。持って帰ろう。
仁王さん。
ル様、哀れ、最高。
Yeah, she is quite a piece of work, I would say. Oh shit, now you did it. It seemed the spirit in possession of this particular item didn't much care for my joy at its suffering. A black shadowy figure emerged from the paper and poised itself to attack us.
バカね。
This was no problem at all. I quickly slid a talisman out from my plastic card case and slapped it right on the forehead of the lunging black spirit. A sound not unlike that of ricocheting steel echoed through the hallway as the dark presence found itself forcibly banished back into the cursed flyer.
Wow.
私たちは襲われる側じゃない。かるがら。
Seem pretty cocky.
それよくサエノキさんがやってた決めポーズじゃないか。
あら恥ずかしいわ。ナホちゃんの遺品レグを早く探さなきゃね。
まさかサエノキさんの霊にも危害を加えたりしないよね。
それは相手次第よ。
In actuality, I was furious over the loss of Naho. I just wasn't letting it show. I wanted to obliterate all the low-level spirits that filled this place with their malice. I wanted revenge. This was personal and took everything I had to quell those instincts. Within Heavenly Host, malicious entities may chase you down and attack you. If they touch you, your HP will lower and your darkening will increase. If you're in possession of a talisman, however, the entity will be banished. But do note that each spirit subdued will cost you one talisman, so keep a close eye on your stock. That? Yeah, that did take a small amount of HP. Just a little, though. Niwa, look out! It's a wire. If you walked into piano wire strung this taut, it could easily slice you in two. Ah, yes, the razor wire that's been a thing in the previous 2 games as well. Was this a booby trap laid by one of the victims who came to the school, perhaps? No, it couldn't be. I'm sensing a deep spiritual energy emanating from within it. So it was set by that ghost, then? I believe so. Or maybe the space itself created it. Whatever the case, we should consider ourselves under attack in here and proceed with caution. I completely agree. Thank you, Haruyuki. Touching a wire trap will trip it, significantly lowering your lead character's HP. You can break the wire without tripping it, however, by standing in front of it and pressing the interact button. This will cut it and permanently remove it from play. You didn't even... I didn't even have the option! Thanks for nothing, I guess. What are you? You need to hurry up and die like the others. Okay, that time it let me do it. It's a dead end. We should go back. Hold on a sec. Niwa, couldn't we use that plank for something? Did we actually get the... Oh, there we go. It's caught under the desks. I don't think I can get it out myself. Would you do the honors, Haruyuki? Sure. Would you mind standing back? Let's switch places and I'll get it. Somehow or another, Haruyuki was able to free the loose plank of wood from beneath the mountain of desks. Girls' room. And some more batteries. So I think from here we just head back downstairs. Okay, but before we proceed forward, give me just a few minutes then, and